Hello everyone, Jay with Mobile Home Partners here, bringing you another video. Alright, so I recently did a video on differences between RTOs, rent-to-owns, and rentals. I wanted to add to that, and this is more for an agreement slash contract sense when it comes to rent-to-owns. I'm seeing this and I wanted to address it because I see a problem when you set them this way. Let me get right into it. Alright. As you all are aware, every mobile home park charges a lot rent. That's how they make money, right? They allow you to park your mobile home in their pad and they charge you a lot rent. That's basically what it is. Okay, when you have one of these homes in their park and you're going to do one of these rent-to-owns with financing, creating a note, etc., understand that lot rent has to be paid just as much as your home payment. You know, the payment for the home. To pay you. The way I structure mine is where I collect a whole lump sum in full from the tenant slash buyer, where it covers the lot rent and it covers the home payment, and I make it a priority that I will pay the lot rent on time. So this goes the same whether they pay me on time or not. You know, if I have late fees I have to tack on or whatever, that's fine, but I want to make sure that the lot rent is paid no later than the 5th. I say the 5th because most mobile home parks give you up to the 5th as a 5-day grace period, all right, before they obviously put a late fee on you. But I pay on the 1st or 30th or 31st, whatever, every month. You know, I let them pay me up to the 5th. If they want to pay me, that's fine. If they go past the 5th, they know they have a late fee. But I know that I'm clear with the park. What you don't want to do is set up an agreement where you make them responsible to pay the lot rent and then they don't pay the lot rent. Maybe they're still paying you, but suddenly they decided they don't care to pay the lot rent anymore, for whatever reason. If you do it that way, I would suggest highly that you call these park managers every 6th day maybe of the month and make sure that your resident, your buyer, paid lot on time. If not, I would suggest you do so and you take it up with them. The problem I see with this is that a lot of times when you set agreements like that, you kind of forget about there's a lot rent. You're just collecting your monthly payment, and as long as the buyer is paying you on time, you really don't have a whole lot to focus on that area. But park managers have a tendency, especially if you don't work directly, continually, constantly networking and building that relationship, you kind of forget about them, they forget about you, and one of those kind of things, and you're just there doing business, but you know, it just goes under at that point. They don't let you know that, hey, your tenant buyer hasn't paid lot rent. So now it goes past the 5th. Now it goes past the 15th. Most mobile home parks, after the 15th, they can file eviction or tack on a lot more fees. It just depends. And then by the time you do get a phone call from the park management, or you know, it may be, hey, you're up for eviction on your property, whatever number that is, or you haven't paid in 2 months, what's going on, kind of thing. So you don't want to do that. You know, I have a couple agreements myself that I set up where I make them be responsible, but I am very close with the park manager. He's actually a park owner, so he will let me know very quickly, hey, your lot didn't pay this month. But I would not suggest it. Make your agreements where you collect in full and you take care of the lot rent. That's my message to you today, okay? It can get into very nasty legal issues if you have to get evicted and you have to catch them up, and it's just a whole back and forth court systems. You don't want to deal with that. Alright, wanted to add that to the previous video, rentals and RTO differences, so something to keep in mind. And I'll be happy to assist anybody on some of these agreements and how they should be structured them to the best of my ability. I'm not an attorney, I'm not a lawyer, I cannot legally create agreements for you. I can only suggest, but I'll be happy to assist in any way I can. So call me 770-855-1298, email me jgarcia@mobilehomepartner.com. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you find these videos productive. Until next time, thank you for watching.